Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. I am back at the farm today because Oyster is finally going to stud. So that's exciting. I've just, in fact there lives, I've just packed up the car. Well, also I'm taking my zebra bike. If you've been here for a while, I got sent a zebra bike, I think it was last summer. And I'm taking it home, and I've taken Bella's little trailer with me as well. So I've put them in the car. Well, I put the trailer in the boot, and then I'm gonna tie the bike up in the front of the trailer, so then I can take it home. And then I've just come to get some feed so that I can catch her, even though she's pretty good to catch. But I thought I'll feed them all while I'm there. And yeah, and then we're off down to, I keep wanting to say Birmingham, but I don't know whether it actually is. I'm not really sure where it is. Hey Evie, did you manage to? Yeah. So yes, what am I saying? Getting distracted by my messages. Yeah, I'm literally heading to the field now, loading her up, and away we go. I feel like I've been waiting for this for ages, and then she could have gone whilst it was like the wedding week, but for obvious reasons I wasn't going to do that to myself. So just gonna get quite a bit, and then in fact I could do with a bit of spare so she doesn't load that well. Got some treats here. Yeah, so she could have actually gone whilst we were getting married, but I just didn't want to add that pressure on. I just wanted to, you know, send her when I knew that. Yeah. Ooh, my phone gonna stay? Send her when I knew that I had time to. Doggy bag, put some treats in. Because I actually wanted to take her, and I wanted to see how she'd settle in, and the stallion is at the stud where I'm taking her. So, long story, but again, if you've been here for a while, if you remember Cheeky, my first mare that I tried to do this whole thing with. So basically, when I do this, I loan a mare to then put in foal, to then, once the foal is with me and it's weaned, the mare then goes back to its owner. I didn't want to have to buy another horse just to get a foal out. It just seemed a bit daft. Like, I don't need to have a mare to then get a foal, because if I was buying a horse, I might as well just buy a horse which I could then ride and that sort of thing. But I really want to have the experience of doing a foal in my own foal and bringing it up. And, you know, will I back it? I probably won't back it myself, because I'd want it to start off like proper. And I know from previous jobs when I used to work on yards and we used to back horses, it's a constant thing, which, yes, now that I have I actually do have the time to do that, I feel that I'm not really in the game of horses and backing horses anymore. Like, that was years ago that I was doing that. So I would rather send her off to a professional. I'm hoping it's a filly. Send it off to a professional to then get it backed and stuff. But I just wanted to do that whole process of foaling my own foal. I've carved probably thousands of cows over my time. I want to do a horse, and I want to keep this foal, grow it up, and just have it as like my forever horse, because Michael is getting older now. He will be, how old will Michael be? 17 maybe? 16, 17? Don't get me wrong, he's not like on the shelf. Like, he's absolutely fine. We hack, we hunt, we do everything that we still want to do, to a point. Like, I would like to compete again. I would like to do some dressage and that sort of thing. So that's why hopefully can everyone just cross every finger and every toe and every hair on their head that this is going to work? Because again, the first one that I did, I went through the whole process of, I actually was driving both. I had two mares at the time, one was mine, one was Ashley's, driving both horses, which didn't cycle at the same time, to the vets, which was a good 45-minute journey there and back, when they were cycling, when they needed to be scanned, when they needed to be jabbed, when they needed to be inseminated. I was doing all of that, and it just felt like the whole process was just taking forever, and it got to the point where it was no longer enjoyable, because neither of them held on the first time. The second time Alice held, and then I think Cheeky, I ended up leaving Cheeky there because she had this really weird thing where she'd cycle so fast and they just kept missing the egg, basically. So I ended up leaving her at the vet's, and then she finally held, she finally got in foal, everything was going hunky-dory, And then I remember Sam, who used to work here at the farm, not my Sam, another Sam, he, bless him, he had this thing, right, where we didn't work the same weekend. So if it was my weekend off, I would leave out all the horses' feeds and nets, and he would go up and feed my horses for me, because he was just an absolute angel. So we had that deal, and I remember getting a phone call on a Saturday morning, like really early, thinking, I wasn't thinking anything, I was asleep. And then I woke up and he was like, your horse is calved. I was like, my horse is calved? Like, what? He was like, yeah, there's a foal, there's a baby horse. I was like, oh my God, my horse is foaled. Like, what? I was like, oh my God, it's dead, is it? And he was like, yeah. And I cried. I was so annoyed because it had taken me so long to get her in foal. The whole process, and a horse being in foal, I think it's like it's not 9 months, I think it's 11 months. Again, I need to do a load of research on this because I haven't been doing it for ages, but I'm pretty sure it's 11, or even if it is 9, like, it's a long time. And I was just waiting, and then she ended up aborting it, and I came down and it was fully formed this fall, and it was a filly, which is what I wanted. It was a solid colour, she had no white on her, which is what I wanted. And half of its hair at the front half of its body had grown, and the back half of it was just like skin, so it wasn't fully formed. She was probably, I think, 2 months early, it might have even been 3 months early. So yeah, it was just really disheartening, basically. And then I had Cheeky checked out, because if she was okay I actually sent the foal off to be post-mortem, because I had no idea what had caused it. And then ultimately I was like, right, I'm a farmer, this happens, it happens all the time, it happens all the time with cows, like, I know that it can happen. But because it was just like in a herd of cows, yeah, don't get me wrong, when a cow aborted, it was annoying, it was a kick in the teeth. But when you've got one horse and you want one foal, and then that one horse aborts, it was just a proper, like, smack in the face, and I was really, really disappointed with it. So I had Cheeky checked over, the post-mortem of the foal came back, nothing wrong with it. They were like, it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, of course it is. And then I had Cheeky to the vets, they checked her out, did a load of tests on her, they couldn't find anything with her. So then they were like, well, you're a farmer, you know how it goes. I was like, yeah, no, I do, it's fine, blah, blah, blah. And then I tried to get her in foal again. Didn't hold. I think I tried 4 times, which any of my horsey people out there will know that is not cheap. So I tried 4 times to get this mare back in foal. And then it got to the point I was like, right, it's obviously not working, it's not the one for me. So I then rang her owner back up and said, look, I've really tried with Cheeky, she's not getting in foal. And her owner's unbelievable. She was like, don't worry about it, send her back home, and if you want her back next season, then you can have her back, blah, 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 blah. So I sent her back, and then so Cheeky had been to the vets, say, on Wednesday. She went home Thursday, she got checked by their vets Friday, and on the Friday her vets caught an infection. Just to add to my anger, why haven't my vets picked that up on the Wednesday? And it wasn't just like a niggling start of an infection, it was an infection where straight away they gave her a bottle of antibiotics, the infection had cleared up within the next few days. So my vets had missed that, and I even had this conversation with my vets, because again, I'm a farmer, I know how this stuff works. If it was the start of an infection, fair enough. And normally, with a cow, you'd sort of like let her clear herself out, let her cycle, let her process that infection, and normally they'll clear it up themselves. But no, this infection was established. They wanted to give her antibiotics straight away. So why hasn't my vet picked that up on the Wednesday, and yet their vet picked it up on the Friday? I was mad. So that just blew it all in. And then the infection cleared and she got in foal, and she had the most stunning foal I've ever seen in my life. So that was great. So that was the whole process with Cheeky. And then to top it all off, sadly, her owner, who then sold her on, she then moved to Wales, her old owner Claire texted me saying, I'm really sorry to let you know this, but Cheeky's died. So she was going in for her second foal. She was, I keep wanting to say carving it, she was foaling, and there was a massive complication while they were foaling, and both Cheeky and the foal died. So that was really sad. That was only this year. So yeah, sad time all around for Cheeky. Anyway, let's not dwell on the past. So Cheeky's brother, full brother, I am using him as my stallion to cover Oyster, because Cheeky was literally my dream horse ever. Like, I was obsessed with her. She was absolutely beautiful. So her full brother is going over Oyster, and he's like, I mean, I'll show you when I get there later, which I really do need to be setting off. I'm sat here chatting like I've got all day when I really don't. He, if I remember correctly, is liver chestnut, and Oyster is obviously grey. So we might get a grey. I love that I'm praying for a grey. Back in the day, I was like, I never want a grey. My mum always said, never get a grey, because you end up spending half your time cleaning them. I just love a grey on a Huntsfield. I just love a grey. They just look stunning. So I'm hoping for a grey, but with it being liver, I'll either get a grey or a liver. Well happy with that. So yeah, obviously I will, well, hopefully, I don't know what Claire's going to be like with me filming when I get there, but I'll show you the stallion. So yeah, let's go and get my trailer on. Let's secure this bike, catch the horses and head off. Right, I've come to where the horses are turned out. Bike's at the front, secure, hopefully. Got travel boots there, which I literally never, this is really bad of me, I never travel my horses in travel boots. You know, when it was, I think it's because with Michael, I did a bit with Blaine when I wanted him to look fancy. And then I tried with Michael and he just ripped every single one. And by like my fourth pair, travel boots are not cheap either. Fourth pair of travel boots he'd absolutely destroyed. I just thought, sod him, I'm not putting any on. So I never did. And then went for Oyster, never had them on, I brought them thinking, I'm going to a stud, Evie. You need to look like you know at least a little bit what you're doing. So I've got some ready for her. I'll put them on. But again, if she's going to freak out about them, I'd rather just not put them on. And she's got the whole trailer, so it's not like she's got a partition where I've got to be careful. I mean, I've still got to be careful, but you know what I mean. So we will see. Feed in hand, leather head collar. I was requested to take her in a leather head collar, probably so it doesn't snap or whatever. Oh, Claire's literally just texted me ETA, loads of question marks. I'm on my way, love. Well, we've had a bit of rain here. Alex has also put her lambs on here. How cute. Come on, guys. They're coming. Ah, they're all so pretty. Look at Michael leading the herd. Good boy. Come on. Here she is, my precious little girlie. You're so blooming cute. So are them too. And little Lil, she's covered in flies. She needs a fly mask ASAP. I'll get Alex to sort that out if she doesn't mind. But yeah, good girl. In fact, I might even take her while she's got some food now. I know. Good girl. I don't think she's gonna love leaving him. Good girl, you're all right. She's so pretty. Come on. I know. Come on. Good girl. Really hope she loads all right, because obviously I'm doing it on the side of the road. And she's leaving all the pals. Good girlie, come on. She's so clever. Right, I'll give her a bit of attention. Should we put your booties on? Good girl. Oh, she's so clever. I know. Feel funny, don't they? Feel funny. Oh, that's girl. Don't be silly. There you go. Right, we've got treats. We've got food. We've got it all. Hiya. Hi. Can't get in the jockey door because of the bike. Why is that chain being funny there? So I'm just gonna quickly say hello and make sure she's all right. Is that gonna go on the fence? Of course it is. Ooh, lovely. Are you all right, baby? You're so good. How am I gonna get in here now? That poo bag has not got poo in it, by the way. It's treats. You're so clever. Good girl. Right, we need to hit the road. You were right though, aren't you? You were right. Oh, she says, yes, I'm ready to go. Ready to go meet my boyfriend. Hee hee hee. Good girl. Right, let's go. Well, I've got here. It's 20 to 5. Yes, it took that long. The traffic was horrific. There's an absolutely stunning horse there and I want it. It's absolutely chucking it down. So I'm just sat in my car because I've not got a coat, obviously. So, yeah. I'm just going to sit here for a minute and hope that the rain passes. She seems alright. She travelled really well. At the start, just before I got on the motorway back at home, she was kicking like a right little bugger. And we were coming up to a traffic light, so I stuck my head out the window. I was like, Oyster! Anyway, she stopped and she's been absolutely fine since. So I wonder if a boot was bothering her or something. I don't know, but... I might run in now and grab her. Shall I go and get Claire? I don't really know what to do. I've got a passport, which she texted me saying don't forget, and I've not. So I might ring Claire and see where she's up to. Alright, we've had the chat. So I'm just going to unload her. She's on the end box over there. And then hopefully we'll go and see her baby daddy. Good girl. Oh, she's such a good girlie. Come on. And then she's in this end one, I think. Oh. Can we just appreciate the bed? It's huge. Right, come here, missus. You're such a good girl and you're so pretty and you're going to make me such a beautiful baby. Why can't I do this one-handed? Aren't you? I hope. Good girlie. This bed is huge. Goodness. Are you going to get down? Oh, it's so pretty. She wants to sit down, but I don't know if she needs a wee. Having a roll? Or do you need a wee? Yeah, you need a wee, don't you? Yeah, he's stunning.
You ox! Why are you being so damn naughty? Beware the... Don't talk about it, Claire. With all due respect, I think the best thing for you to do is...
She's had a snooze already. She's got straw in her hair. I've just been... When you come here, it's mint. I get every single story under the sun and I love it. Hello! Oh, you have had a snooze! Oh, what have you done to your head there? Hackers. Oh, you're so pretty. Good girl. She says, yes, I will get... Ooh, no. Rude. She says, yes, I will get very pregnant for you. Oh, look at the colour of her. Fingers crossed for a grey. I shouldn't say that. Fingers crossed it comes out alive. But Claire was just saying that Disco, which is her baby daddy, his mum was like pure white and he's liver chestnut. So there might be a chance of a grey. Because just look how beautiful she is. She's very sweet. Don't run out the door. You're just such a good girl, aren't you? Tucking into your hay. No escaping. Morning, everyone. Hello, Russ. Don't know why, but literally, these hens never come in here unless it's like, Russell, good boy, get back. Unless it's like bedtime. And then, Russell, oi, come out there. Looking for eggs, the monkey. But and then as soon as I come in here, they all follow me in. But none of them let me like pick them up. Well, Buttercup does, but yeah, they like follow. Wait, stop licking my face. Out. Thank you. Yeah, they've just followed me all in here. I'm giving Don's pond a refresh. Needed. Ducks, they can smell bad. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And he must have been calling a little girlfriend in, because I keep seeing this other duck coming in that's not one off our pond. It's just a wild duck and it keeps coming into the garden. But yeah, he's so cute. He looks a bit rough at the minute. Said that. Yeah, I said to Sam yesterday, I was like, I'm a bit concerned about Don. He looks a bit rough. And he's like, no, he's absolutely fine. But his feathers just look a bit, I don't know, ruffled. I've got mud on my chin now from Russell. Yeah. Oh, and I got them some grit, because everyone's been saying to get them some grit and they love it. Nugs is just at the picnic bench now. That is full of grit. She's just run off. But yeah. Oh, nice chilled morning, aren't we, guys? Are you going in, Don? I've got you some new water in here. And I might also have some new animals coming soon. You going in there? Good boy. I also need to put this sign up. It was just propped up down there and I've just washed it off. Could do with going on the fence, really. Isn't it, guys? Is that nice, Don? Ducks do make a mess. Chickens make a mess. Ducks make a massive mess. I want him to get in his pond, but he's too busy bloody foraging. Fresh water, Don. Oh, here he goes. He's literally got so much mud on his beak, he's just going to dirty that straight up, but it's his house, he can do what he wants, I suppose. What are you girls doing? Can we just look at my my harvest? Grew these myself. I grew them myself. They look the best strawberries I've ever seen in my life. NGL. And then beans. Wow. And I need to figure out what I'm going to cook them with. We're actually going out for tea tonight, but tomorrow, well, I might have the strawberry now. I might try a strawberry anyway. Well chuffed with them. Oh my life, that was the best strawberry I've ever had in my life. Bella, do you want to try the other half? Bella likes the tops of strawberries. How nice is that? I made that. Well, I grew it. They are so good. I'm going to save one for Sam. So happy. Buzzing with them. And then I've just found out that Hyacinth is laying eggs in the flower bed. I saw her there this morning. I was like, where is Hyacinth? Everyone else came but her. So I had a quick look around and she was in a flower bed just led there. And I was like, I bet she's laying an egg. And I found 4. Little bugger. Right, so, ignore my hair. Lol. I took that out the other day because it was hanging on by a thread. But I've actually treated myself to a new hair tool and some of this, which Meg used this on the morning of our wedding. And it was just unbelievable. So I thought I'd get some. I got them both off Look Fantastic because there's always a good deal on. Yeah, and I've been wanting to do this because I'm wanting to try like the bouncy blow look, and I'm actually going to get, when I get my hair refitted, I'm going to ask them to put lots of layers in. Also, can we appreciate how nice this bag is? Love that. And this is said tool. Now, I'll let you know how I get on with it, because I'm not very good with hair. That's why I thought I'd get this, because I cannot, for the life of me, do the whole, like, blow drying your hair with a brush. I just cannot do it. So I thought I'll get one of these, where, say, like, I think you mainly dry your hair just normally, and then you go in with this after. And then I'm actually going to put it in rollers as well, just to hold it. So I'll let you know how I get on. I'm going to have a shower now, because I've time to have a shower, and then I can let it set in the rollers for as long as I possibly need to. So that is my plan. Good morning. I am back up north, back on the home turf. We've got I say we did have a christening today. Sam can't make it, so I'm going to represent us both. And I'm just on the hunt. I've come a bit empty-handed and I feel really bad. I need a card. I didn't think we were going to be able to make it, and then literally last night we were out for tea and me and Sam were talking about it, and I was like, sod it, I'll go up on my own. I'm meeting Jack and Moll when we get there. So it's in Lytham, and I'm literally passing Pemberton's Farm Shop. I text Tom to see if he does flowers and cards, and he said he does. So I'm going to bob in there, hopefully get a bunch of flowers. I know for a christening, we're going to send them a present after this. But I thought, I always think, who doesn't want flowers? Is that just me or what? But any occasion, take a bunch of flowers, because I feel like you just can't go wrong. That might just be me, but whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm literally pulling up now. I'm hoping I'm pulling up now. I feel like, is this, no, it must be, oh yeah, no, this is it. So yeah, I'm just gonna run into the shop. It stopped raining. Honestly, this rain has been horrific. So I'm gonna run in. Hopefully they've got some flowers, because it is a Sunday. I hope they've not run out, but it is, oh, it's 11:45 now. I really hope they do. And even if they've just got a card that's blank and I can just write in it, that is also fine. But yeah, run in now, get some flowers, and then head to the church. That is my plan. I'm gonna park over here, because if it starts raining again, I'm not gonna be happy. Right, Lego.